The Odisha Travel Bazaar has been quite an eye-opener. In fact, whatever comes, at least till now, had come to the mind when you talk about Odisha, the pictures that come to the mind, I have realized there's a lot more than that. There's a lot of in-depth thing. In fact, the logos, whatever has come out of Odisha, it's not just about tribals. There's a lot of nature, there's a lot of greenery. The cuisine is something which I've been very fascinated with here. Of course, you have the Puri, the Konark temples and the common towns, which are very popular. But what this Travel Bazaar has done is it has brought out a lot of things which people do not know, like I said earlier, which is I think the essence of such marts. The fact that you're communicating, you're actually creating an awareness of what else is there, apart from what people already know. I think those are factors which actually help in the growth of tourism in the state. And for that, this is a huge contributor in those terms. It has given me an opportunity to interact with a lot of people who have a lot of different products here. It has given me ideas on what other products I can create out of them. It is not just about, of course, knowledge about the destinations is one thing, but things like infrastructure of the roads, the travel time between two cities. These are all crucial factors which help me put an itinerary together. And yes, interacting with all these people here has definitely given me a huge insight into all these factors. End of the day, when a client travels, these are factors which are required for me to put an itinerary together. And yes, this information is available here, and that is what I look forward to. Thank you for organizing this. Thank you for being the partners on this. One small thing I would like to add on to this is that, yes, Odisha is standing in a very advantageous position as of now in terms of tourism, because they have a lot of examples that they can look up to. Other states which have, in the country, which have actually created an industry out of tourism and are huge revenue earners out of tourism. And Odisha can take or cite those as an example and actually not make the same mistakes that they have committed. I was trying to tell people, when you're trying to put a new product in the state into the market, it helps to understand also the infrastructure that is there. When you're building new infrastructure, when you're inviting new investors to come in here and create new stuff, I think it should be also taken into account that you have to understand what you can take in, create a ceiling, create a box, and be very clear about where you want to project yourself. This leads to a sustained growth. This is a sustainable tourism industry that can be created out of this. I'm referring to a lot of, to get into micro aspects, resources like natural resources like water, waste management, the use of plastics here can be contained at this juncture. You can say, this is what we want and cater to it. You can have a waste management projects right now in place, because it is not a huge problem here at the moment as I see it. But should this growth happen, this is going to be a problem. The bigger the problem, the bigger the solution required for this. Right now, if we start along this growth at this juncture, I think in the longer run, this will become a very sustainable thing. And this is what you have to learn from the other states. And this is where they are facing problems. And this is, I think, these hurdles you can actually cross by planning for it right now.